But yeah, it's kind of weird in that you get so many people in the veterinary world. Well, they got into the whole veterinary side of things because, well, we like animals more than we love people. I'm kind of the other way around. I like animals, okay, but people fascinate me. And the funny thing is, oh, well, I'm great with animals and terrible with people. Well, Mrs. Jones has just come in with her very, very ill dog or cat. And you now have to tell them, Fluffy is going to have to take that long road down Rainbow Bridge. All right, no stress now. And and with the greatest of respect to veterinary education, up until fairly recently, we weren't really prepared for that. We were trained as scientists, and then we are thrown into the most emotional profession you can possibly imagine. And so, is it any wonder that the rates of mental health problems are skyrocketing? There are people leaving the profession because of not just the long hours or the not so great pay, but just the absolute sheer mental and psychological exhaustion, compassion fatigue. Sometimes it's a chronic PTSD. It's just, in a sense, it was something that we weren't really prepared for. We learned the clinical side brilliantly, but there are some universities now they're talking about consult skills and small business skills, and yes, but I qualified 15 years ago, and we had a couple of lectures on calculating the price of a cesarean. Whoop-de-doo, But training us and sending us out as clinicians and expecting us to run small animal practices is, with all due respect, like asking Mike to take this big pack of orthopedic equipment and go, screw some pins into one of Julian's patients. That would clinically be completely unacceptable. With the greatest of respect,
it was, as we found out.
Yeah, hang on a minute. I just because I screwed the femur hard onto the tibial plateau.
Exactly, yeah. And so expecting the veterinarians and nurses to run a small business with minimal prior preparation, how is that okay?
Interesting.
You're right. And it puts so much pressure on the whole team. And in this day and age, we talk about mental health, we talk about mental ill health in quite a banded, superficial way. But actually, we all, I think, in the profession have days that we struggle with, and those days are getting commoner and commoner, aren't they?
I think you're onto something here, because the veterinary profession is full of high achievers. It's full of really intelligent, well-educated, high achievers who are used to succeeding.
We don't deal with failure at all well, and we're also pretty bad at compromise.
If we're going to be in an exam at school, then we're heartbroken for weeks afterwards.
And I mean this with the greatest of respect to my colleagues who are doing incredible work in supremely difficult situations. Okay. We are brilliant clinicians, but we're not great business owners. There's generations of us guilty about taking money. And if we were so brilliant at running practices, the corporates would never have had a chance. We'd just be too good.
No, everybody's got different skills and different skill sets and different knowledge bases.
And what doesn't help sometimes is, you work for a corporate. Have you sold out?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Julian, you haven't sold out, have you? Of course not.
You failed the innate.
And it's hard enough without other professionals saying, ooh, you couldn't make it in India, huh?
Absolutely. You failed the innate altruism of the profession by setting out.
Except from a business perspective, hey, well done. You've built your business, you've had an exit strategy, and somebody has very kindly agreed to pay you lots of money for that.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong in that.